So I will go ahead and call the meeting to order if everybody's set. Andy, you guys, Michelle, you set?
Yes.
I will call to order the Plan Commission meeting in person and via Zoom Tuesday, February 14th at 4 p.m. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Highfield,
Present.
Commissioner Lesko
Here.
Commissioner Kesenick,
Present.
Commissioner Gray,
Here.
Commissioner Schultz.
Here.
Manager Lemire,
Here.
Engineer Selly.
Here.
Great. Next on the agenda, review and possible action relating to the minutes of the January 24, 2023 regular Plan Commission meeting.
I move approval of the minutes.
I feel second. Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions? Okay, hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. Hold on, I need to exit full screen here for a second. All right, number 4 is review and possible action relating to a certified survey map for CBF Investment Co. LLC. Property located at 1504, 1520, and 1530 Madison Avenue. The CSM 2023-02. Engineer Selly.
Yeah, thank you. This is along Doris Drive, which has been in service for a few years, but still I think is a new road for a lot of folks. It's out by the high school. The parcel is outlined here on the aerial map in yellow. The requested CSM is to break off, I think, the last lot that's available within this development for sale. The outlot that is next door is in keeping with the planned extension of Rena Avenue through the city's official map process, which this body reviewed, I think, a little over a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. This is in keeping with the comprehensive plan, so there's no concerns there. The lot dimensions and the again, that outlot all sort of are going in the right direction, so to speak, with respect to our zoning codes and ordinances. City staff reviewed this, really had no concerns about it. There is an easement that I think has been taken care of with some utilities on the north side. I don't recall if I put that in the memo or not, but that has been taken care of. So the final signature on this will include a map that's been updated with that information. I'd be happy to answer any questions that the commission members may have regarding this request. And I think, as we heard earlier, Mr. Younger is the attorney for the applicant, and he'd be happy to answer any questions if needed.
Did we clarify the easement as to whether the fiber optics easement as to whether it goes to the high school or the district or to the city? Is that
in terms of the ownership of the easement? No, I don't know who. I believe the high school either knows who owns the fiber optic or is the owner of the fiber optic. But I don't know who the easement should be dedicated to. I assume the high school would have that answer.
but not to the city is what you're saying?
No, I'm certain that's not city owned.
Okay. Attorney Younger, then I think that would go to the school district.
I think it does. So let me clarify what has happened in the last several days. I personally spoke with DJ Scullin with the school district, and he provided me with some information that shows that fiber optic easement was constructed a few years ago, I believe by Intercon Company, not that matters. And he provided me with a sketch or a map which shows that fiber optic easement runs along this north property line all the way from essentially Highway 26 to where there is a fiber optic vault shown on the preliminary CSM map, and then it turns 90 degrees to the north towards the high school. And in my discussion with him, and we had Digger's hotline out to This was with the aid of our surveyor, John Kennard. Digger's Hotline came out, marked the line, and it appears that it's actually located on the CBF property, not the high school property, but it's for the purposes of servicing the high school. So somebody made a mistake by putting it on CBF's property. But rather, we are fine without creating any issue on that. I told him we would be agreeable to granting an easement to run along the north line. And in the meantime, we've determined that that easement will be a 12-foot strip of land along the north line of this lot. There's actually a new CSM that was completed yesterday, and I emailed that out to the interested parties here. So that part of the work has been done, and I've drafted an actual easement document that can be recorded. The only blank space in it is, who am I granting the easement to? And so over the next few days, I guess that's going to have to be worked out. I don't know the answer to it, but somebody's got to know the answer to it. And we'll simply fill that in. Then we can record the easement. The new map shows that easement. And I think we're good to go.
Well, I think it certainly would not be granted to the city. So I guess it would be to the school district.
That's fine. I mean, whoever, it's not something that we were involved in. So my point is essentially somebody needs to tell me who should it be granted to, and we'll grant it to that party.
Okay, so I
well,
think we're saying that
think
it's
you were
the
just
school
told to
district.
grant it to the high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the school district, please.
The school district? Okay.
Yes.
Any other questions from the commission members?
Usually we don't see something like this unless there is some future development planned. Is anyone at liberty to speak to what that may be for this property?
Well, the purpose,
Yeah, I
I'm
would leave
sorry.
that to Mr. Younger.
all right, the purpose of where this started was to develop a legal description for this last vacant lot that's going to be sold. And the discussion turned to the potential future development of an extension of Rena Avenue along the west side of this property that runs to the north, and then it'll turn into the high school and connect with the high school driveways, streets, rights of way. So that's the future development in my mind, is that by doing this, at the time CBF sells this land to Premier Bank as the buyer, that's no secret. And Premier Bank is in agreement with all of this. It creates two lots. It creates the lot that on your packet here is drawn in yellow. And then immediately to the left of that is what's called Outlot 1. And that Outlot 1 is the land that will eventually become the extension of Rena Avenue to the north.
Okay, thank you.
Attorney Younger, can you tell us why that isn't dedicated through this CSM?
Pardon me?
Can you tell us why that it's not dedicated to the public through this certified survey map?
Because CBF is under contract to sell the entire parcel to Premier Bank. And under our contract, Premier Bank is the one who has the rights to control that property. And so any agreement regarding the dedication of that strip of land for the extension of Rena Avenue in the future is something that needs to be worked out between the city and Premier Bank.
Any other questions or discussions among the commission members?
I will just mention to the commission that the staff recommendation is that the plan commission recommend the city council approve the certified survey map with the conditions noted in the staff report on page 4 there.
I move that the Plan Commission recommend that the city council approve this preliminary certified survey map with the condition that the additions noted above are added to the final CSM prior to city signature.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second from the plan commission. Any final questions, comments? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. Let's see, next on the agenda is adjournment.
Move to adjourn, HIFU.
Second.
Oh, we've got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned at 4:11 PM. Thank you, everybody, for attending.